Okay guys, so I'm back for round 2. I'm going to be doing my second video today, so that is where I'm going to be dressed the same way. But I recently got tagged by Gabrizi09 and she tagged me in the back in the day tag. I've never seen this tag before, so when I saw hers I was kind of interested, you know, what it was going to be about. And once I watched it, it was really fun, so I'm really glad she tagged me. Okay, so it has 11 questions, so let me start. The first one is, what was your favorite gaming system device? For like example, Game Boy, 8-ball, Game Boy Advance, whatever, you know, all those games. Okay, so when I was younger, I had the PlayStation, like the first one, which was like the gray one. You press a button and the little thing goes up like that. I had that game. That like gaming system, and I would always play with my brother. I think we had like the first Grand Theft Auto game. We had Toy Story, The Bugs Life. Oh my god, those games were like so addicting. We would always be playing. The next one that I know we had was a Nintendo. Wait, the first Nintendo, I think Super Nintendo, the one that was like a gray box with black, and you put in those cassettes in there. We had like the Mario game, we had Dr. Mario, we had some, I don't know, some other one called Blob or something like that. It was a weird game, but we would play it. Oh, I remember those games. Even my mom would get into it and start playing with us. Another thing we had was the Game Boy Color. My brother used to have like the teal one, the one that was like kind of like, let me see. It was kind of this color, the one that he had. And then I had the purple one where you can like actually like see inside the Game Boy, like see all the like the hardware stuff inside. I had that one, and I believe I had like the Shrek game, and he had Donkey Kong, I think. So yeah, really awesome. And then also I had the Game Boy Advance, where you open it. I'm not even gonna go into it. I know I had the Nintendo 64 also. We had Donkey Kong and that one and stuff. So yeah, I had a lot of them. The next one is, what was your favorite TV show? Okay, my favorite TV shows, as in cartoons, it was like Blue's Clues, Little Bear, what else? PB. I'm not sure how, I forgot that one, but I know it was PBJ and Otter, PB and J Otter, or something like that. It used to come out on Disney Channel. Dragon Tales. And then like for actual TV shows, it was like All That, Clarissa Explains It All, Are You Afraid of the Dark, like all of the Nickelodeon shows like Doug, Rugrats, Real Monsters, and all that stuff. Like seriously, just thinking about it makes me want to cry. I miss those shows. The next thing is, what was your favorite movie? My favorite movie was The Little Rascals. Oh my god, like no lie, Little Rascals was my favorite movie. My mom would always tell me stories that when I was little, I would always be singing the song that Alfalfa sings to Darla when he's like, "You are so beautiful." I would always sing that song, and I would always try to move my ears like Alfalfa did in the movie. Number 4. What was your favorite food or drink or meal? I don't know. I don't remember what was my favorite meal, drink, and stuff like that. I would have to say Happy Meals. I don't know. What was your most important object? Like a stuffed pillow or animal, blanket, anything? Oh, I know what it was. When I was younger, during Christmas, my tia, which from my dad's side, she gave me a little Cabbage Patch Kids. You know those little things from the little like lettuce thingy, and you know what I'm talking about. Well, she gave me one, and I believe she had black hair, and in the certificate that came inside, her name was Isabel, I think. I had that doll with me everywhere, and then I also even had like a little tin box full of clothes that I would buy the doll. Well, not me, obviously, my parents. And I would always put it in there, and I would always like to change her up, make her look cute, make her little ponytails and stuff. I always had that doll with me. I would take care of it like if it was my baby or something. I really loved that doll. And then once I got older, I passed it on to my sister, and then from there I do not know what happened to the doll, but that doll was like my favorite. I also had another object that I had. My grandma gave me a bear on Easter. It was a white bear, super fluffy and cute, had like a little pink heart-shaped nose, and I named her Candy. And I used to always play around with those two dolls. What was your career aspiration? I always wanted to become a singer. I would always be like singing up a storm in my room, especially the Britney Spears and the Backstreet Boys. Every time that my parents would buy me their albums, I would always take out the little paper inside and start reading the lyrics, and yeah, I would know them by like heart, by memory. And then like, I don't know, my friends would come over, we would be like singing to them and stuff. But then I got a little bit older, and then I wanted to become a teacher. And you know, things change now, and now I don't know, I'm confused. Number 7, what was your favorite computer game or online website? I didn't have an online website because I wouldn't go into the internet when I was younger as much as I do now. But I remember that I would always like going into, at school they had like this program where, I'm not sure what it's called and I don't even know how to explain it, but it was a computer game. It was supposed to help us learn, and it would take you to like, I don't know, Europe, Australia, I don't know, the woods and stuff. I'm not sure what to call it, but it was something like that. And then for a computer game, I know we had a computer game that, I don't know, all I remember is playing, and then like a girl was like rollerblading up to some ramp or something. I forgot what they were called, but yeah, those two I remember. I used to love playing. Number 8, what was your favorite song, artist, or band? That I just told you guys. It was Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, NSYNC. I think it was Vitamin C, Jewel, LFO, all this stuff. I used to love them all. Show a picture that could describe you as a child. I didn't prepare for this. Okay, so I'm gonna skip that one because I don't have a picture that I can show you guys to describe me. You know what? Maybe I think I can. Okay, so the question was to show you guys a picture that would describe me, and I remember that I had a scrapbook that I had to do my senior year, and yeah, look. I guess a picture, like the pictures I'm gonna show you, will tell you that I'm a really like fun, lovable person. Like there's not a moment when you don't see me like at least smiling or laughing. Like I'm always smiling and laughing. You can never see me sad or mad or whatever. And this will show it to you guys. These, like you can see that I'm always smiling in my pictures. So I have this one, and then I have this one, my parents when they got married, me playing in a box, my sonogram, and more of me smiling. And then also my other one, look at this huge one, me smiling, playing with the little thing, my mom, me. This one you guys will be able to see me laughing some more, or not laughing but smiling, 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 and that was me right there. So there you go. Whoa. Okay, so the next question is, what was your favorite book? My favorite books would probably have to be the R.L. Stein collection, the Goosebumps. I would always check out those books in elementary, and also I was really into like horror books. I would also like checking out books that had like stories of like myths and stuff like that from here, from Texas, like La Llorona and all this stuff. Like I would like reading those type of stuff. And I would also like reading the Junie B books or something like that. That little girl, like I forgot what it was called again, but I used to love reading those books. And then, what was your favorite store? My favorite store would have to be the Disney store. I would always love going in there. I used to love, oh, and also we had a a store in the mall. I think it was a Warner Brothers store. Like they used to sell all this stuff from like Looney Tunes and stuff like that. And outside of the mall, we had like some huge giant, like I think it was like a Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck or something. It was two characters from Looney Tunes like outside, and I would always like, you know, standing next to it to take a picture, go inside and like play around like in this little spaceship thing that was in there. And you can like be, it was like a touch screen kind of thing, and you can like be coloring and stuff like by just touching the screen. It was awesome. So but they closed it down, so really sad about that. But yeah guys, I'm sorry that I'm like so excited talking about